Welcome to the weekly wrap up. Guys, we are ending the week with interest rates about 3/8 of a point higher than where we started. So let's unpack why, because this kind of information I think is really helpful in talking with buyers and clients and kind of handling some of the objections if we know some foundational things that are happening. So CPI numbers, which is a leading inflationary sign, that report actually came in better than expected. So you would assume, yay, interest rates get better, market rallies. Yes, that is what happened for about 2 hours. But then the federal government decided they wanted to sell some mortgage-backed securities into the market. And when they sell mortgage-backed securities into the market, there is way more supply, not enough demand. That causes interest rates to go up. Think back of when they were trying to keep interest rates really low and they were buying all of those mortgage-backed securities, kind of creating this artificial demand. Well, they're doing the opposite now. This bodes really well to my conspiracy theory of trying to keep these interest rates up, even though data tells us they should be lower. But that's for another day. So yesterday afternoon, they sold a bunch into the market because they have a whole bunch of debt they got to pay. Interest rates are higher for them, and that's how they make money. So that's why interest rates went up yesterday. This morning, producer price index came out. It was a little bit higher than expectations, which also led to additional worse prices this morning. So we will see. Every day is a new day with these interest rates and what the Fed is doing to kind of keep things moving and not moving. One thing that I do think that you guys should be aware of, because it might start coming up, is the job market. Last week, jobs came out. Oh my gosh, 188,000 jobs were, created. A little bit less than expectations, but still great. But here's what your clients are feeling. There were almost 600,000 less jobs in the full-time sector, and that is big. The only reason that we had positive amount of jobs created was because there were 800,000+ part-time jobs that were taken. So what we see happening is lots of full-time jobs being laid off and reductions happening, and part-time jobs are being taken because full-time is a challenge. So there are going to be clients that are going to sit on the sidelines because they are not certain or they don't feel comfortable with their job situation. So just know that is a real objection, contrary to what you hear on some of these numbers and in the media. Last thing I've got for you is it is probably temporary buy down time again. The interest rates that we are seeing now, we have seen them once in July, and before that, we have not seen them this high since November. So temporary buy downs, guys, are huge for buyers in affordability. And it is so much better for buyers to pay the sale price, but have a 2-1 buy down be paid by the seller rather than having the home price reduced. So think about it, 10 grand in, purchase price on a $400,000 or $500,000 house might be $125 a month in their monthly payment. But a buy down, temporary buy down, a 2-1 buy down could be as much as $400 to $500 a month for the first year and $200 to $300 a month for the second year. That is massive money and has way more impact than reducing your sales price. So guys, let's be really strategic when we are working with buyers and we are negotiating those agreements right now, because the buyers are really being impacted. And this is a way that we can really keep them motivated and moving in this market. And if you guys have questions or want to talk through this, please let me know. I'd be happy to do it. Thanks. We'll talk to you soon.